At Research First, our job is to understand people. People like your closest friends, your family, people like you. As a team, Research First literally has hundreds of years' experience studying people. So you might think that all that experience can shed some useful light in extraordinary times like this. Sort of a social science guide to thriving in a time of lockdown. Kind of like a guide to love in a time of cholera, only shorter. After all, unpacking the complex to make sense of the world is what we do, day in, day out. The best place to start is to recognise that anxiety is normal right now. Your brain does not like uncertainty at the best of times, and you're wired to pay more attention to the negative than the positive. To make things worse, ignorance feels just like knowledge. Humans are good at making sense, but not good at dealing with nonsense. That especially matters in times like these, because it's easier to be misinformed than to stay informed. So what can we do? Well, how we frame and label what's happening to us shapes how it impacts us. In the current situation, that means focusing on the big picture and the greater good. Your inconvenience might just be someone else's salvation. And if that's not enough, remind yourself that this is not your life, but just a moment in your life. We'll get through this. As Churchill told us, so often the secret to succeeding in anything is just to keep buggering on. It's really useful to remember that we're all profoundly social creatures. Use whatever technology you have to keep connected with others. And if you have no one you want to talk to, send us an email. We're always keen to listen. It's kind of what we do. Don't forget that most of us in the Western world spend too much time inside our own heads. So now's the chance to break that cycle. Sit less and move more. And get outside when you can. Because, as John Stilgoe put it, outside lies the magic. Also, when you're feeling down, start by asking yourself what your head is inside of, rather than what's inside your head. And make a plan. Motivation is what gets you started, but routine is what keeps you going and what will get you through. And we don't just mean a rough outline of how you'll spend your days, but an activity chart you can track your days with. Finally, think about how you feed your mind as well as your body. Avoid the junk. Be careful what you watch, who you listen to, and what you read. Now's a good time to trust the experts and follow the science. And remember that anxiety can only live in the space between now and later. Work hard to close that gap. At Research First, we'll be doing our bit by posting new video content and other content each week over the coming months. Keep checking your inbox for more from Research First.